Welcome to the 4th edition of Honda Quest. Quest is looking for adventurers who are passionate about their land, the peoples, and the histories tied to it. The Quest true adventurer are themselves a core ingredient to epic memories for others and those that they come across.
My name is Rian Fourie. I'm from Honda South Africa. This is the best bike to use in the conditions you're going to ride in. And this is the environment to showcase what this bike can do. If you're part of this experience, you will not forget it. Please enjoy this couple of days. Hardy and his team really know what they're doing. So we can't do it without him. We're partners. And thank you, Hardy. Thank you, everybody.
Firstly, never thought that I'll be chosen to come and do this adventure. Then all of a sudden my wife comes and jumps up and down and tells me, hey, you've been chosen. So goosebumps once again. Didn't actually believe that would happen.
Good, organized, beautiful setting. Obviously the machines are spectacular.
As we drove in, I saw the banners and the bikes, and it was butterflies, so it's been really cool.
Look, there was a big build up towards this. From my side, from my family side, I got everybody involved. Even my grandma sent me a SMS last night. She doesn't know how to type, but she typed a long SMS. Listen boet, ek hoop alles gaan goed. Wys aan man hoe word dit gedoen. Ek sê, maar dis nie 'n reis nie. Ons is net hier vir die Joel, om te ervaar hoe is dit in die veld. But everything, it was a big build up. It was a really big build up. A lot of stress to get here, sort out everything at the office. But really looked forward to this.
The point of a boot camp is to find adventurers at heart who are capable of handling themselves in ways more than just being able to ride a bike. Things have just got serious.
Not many people have experienced the DCT, so it kind of evens the playing field a bit. But it's worrying. Get used to something new.
Pre-qualifying has got a DCT, so I just asked if I could maybe get an experience on it, and I must say, first time, and I just love it. I just love it.
I haven't driven a DCT or any automatic bike for that matter, so like Hardy said this morning, keep your expectations until you've driven one. I'm looking forward to driving in DCT.
The DCT was a surprise. I had some reservations, and then I got in this morning, did a 10-minute ride on that, and I was converted. I can't put into words. It's the most fantastic bike I've ever ridden, hands down.
Andrew, I must say it's a revelation. I still need to comprehend fully what it actually is, but very pleasantly surprised.
Who has earned their seat aboard Honda Quest 2021? Welcome to Honda Quest 2021, the 4th edition. This year's Quest, the contestants were required to ride their bikes to the start line from Cape Town to Springbok, 600 kilometers away. There was much nervous anticipation about who their partners would be. Soon after their arrival, though, the teams were announced.
Team 1, Murray Campbell and Andrew De Bruin. Team 2, Dave Gous en Heinrich Visser. Team 3, Hugo Minnaar en Hein Koem. Team 4, Jaco Swiegelaar en Ilio Striglia. Team 5, Tom Stewart en Peter Siegling. Team 6, Sean Engelbrecht en Dani de Kok. Team 7, Roan Oekerman en Neil Rick.
The first day was easing into, getting to know their partner, getting used to the bike, and soaking up the environment. There's a serious side to the competition, but there's also the important business of having fun and adventure. Today was a great warm-up. Tomorrow, the Richtersveld's finest. Day 2, Hell's Cradle. The game is definitely on. With temperatures and tempers rising, the Africa twins were put through their paces. The team's strategies were starting to evolve.
I think we're a good balanced team, and so are the other teams, I think.
Yeah, the guys, all of them are great. Ron is standing out to me. He's riding well. He's loving the sand stuff, and he's standing out for me quite a bit.
But yeah, like Neil and Ruan, like they get together.
Yeah, they're also very good together.
They get along well, and then obviously both of them can also ride quite well. So I think they've got the mix of the
but yeah, I just have still very, very early days.
It's way better communication. The communication skills between the team members has grown compared to yesterday. So it looks like the more we are exposed to technical riding and being out of their comfort zone, the more closer they get together.
Hell's Cradle is not for the faint of heart. A formal test of man and machine navigating deep river sand. Who are the game changers and who will be left behind? Honda Quest, Day 3, Lost and Found. Today, you are not going to ride with your partner. You have little information, limited resources, and everything to lose. There was the crucial decision as to who was going to take on which task. There was no turning back now. For the rest of the day, they were on their own, worrying as to how their teammate was doing. Each route was by no means simple or easy. The Richtersveld threw everything it had at them. Only a few returned unscathed.
It was extremely tough. It was completely out of my comfort zone, but yeah, epic. You know, it's like such an experience, and yeah, I really had to push myself to the limits, mentally and physically.
Without the partner, yeah, it's a bit weird because I sort of felt a little lost. We've been together now, what, a few days, so yeah, always looking in my mirror or either looking ahead for him and obviously not there. Route was sick. To start off with, yeah, that stuff was just absolutely nuts. Then throw in a few rocks in between, just sort of tosses you off every now and again. And then through the valley and the canyons with the riverbeds, it was just absolutely stunning.
I think they want to see, I mean, they give you 2 days to ride with your partner, get comfortable with your partner, and then take you out of your comfort zone, throw you into a different type of world. And I think that's what the quest is about. Getting out of your comfort zone, and these people do it all the time, throwing you curveballs all over, like life.
Who knew being apart can bring you closer together? Honda Quest, Day 4.
You will have noticed there is a bike on the back of the bucket. Murray is in serious pain at the moment. He's got a very sore foot, and we chatted to him. He was upfront about his situation, and we chatted with him and Andrew, and we gave them an option to say, listen, we give you guys 1 day grace.
Yeah, we were joking about it earlier, saying, you know, you hit a rock at 120 k's an hour and go flying through the air screaming that you're going to die, and you survive that, but you can't do a U-turn. And we're really grateful to Hardy and the team. For the first time they're going to allow the contestants to have a rest day, just a little bit of time to recuperate, and hopefully rejoin tomorrow, come back fighting stronger. And yeah, it's an emotional morning, but it's all good.
To be able to complete the journey, they need to learn how to trust the bike, their teammate, and build relationships.
It started off extremely emotional. It seems like the whole quest just took the next level after this morning's exercise we did.
I'm not an emotional person, but there was unbelievable emotional energy with everyone there, and it was humbling.
To me it meant a lot. At the initial interview I said I'm coming here to rediscover myself. It's not a journey that I could do by myself. I had to have somebody with me, and I had 13 brothers with me this morning.
True adventure spirit of Honda Quest has emerged. Honda Quest, Day 5. Today has the single biggest challenge on Honda Quest. The contestants need buckets of courage and a lot of skill.
Being in all of this and looking at the person my dad was, unfortunately, he's not with us anymore. But the person he was, it manifests in me. I can see me becoming that person, and doing something like this, slightly out of my comfort zone, getting the correct words, even more out of my comfort zone. So, but it's getting there. He's watching. He's proud of me, definitely.
There was high risk and high reward.
The instructors took charge of it. They didn't do what I wanted to do, but they made the right choice.
I told the audience I wouldn't be able to go down there and tell those guys in their faces that we went up there and you're not enough, you can't go up here. I wouldn't have been able to do it.
It was really tough. I didn't think the guys would get out there, but obviously it's team effort. We all got stuck in, we helped the guys out, and we all made it to the top.
Honestly, I think if I had a clutch bike there, I would have struggled 5 times harder. Like, I would have been on the clutch, on and off the clutch, probably burnt the clutch out even. The feeling of getting onto the top was amazing, inexplicable.
After a tough
yet exhilarating day, the night riding exercise in the veld was a first for many. It's a novel experience riding under the stars on gravel roads. A day and night to remember. Honda Quest Day 6. Honda Quest is leaving its mark on its contestants.
So the tyres for anybody that's done something a little bit silly or stupid for the day. And I got handed this because I came a little bit too friendly with a rock last night on our night ride. Overshot the corner somewhat, and yeah, so I was given the beautiful tyre.
The Africa Twin has been the perfect travelling companion.
Point and shoot on the DCT. That thing just point and shoot. You show it the hill and it takes over. It really is. It's a phenomenal bike. Gives you a lot of confidence. And when you get confidence, your skill rises. My skill has improved tenfold. Normally I was afraid of sand. Currently I really believe that my sand has improved a lot.
Going into boot camp I was quite nervous, and I think it showed with my sand riding abilities there. I come from riding a smaller bike, a lot more manageable, so it was quite intimidating hopping on a bike with that weighs 80 kilos more than what I'm used to. But it amazes me daily how it manages to stay upright essentially in some heavy terrain.
Honda Quest has moved people far beyond their own limitations.
But here I don't need to impress anyone. I can just be myself, and by being myself I realize that I have the opportunity to look after myself.
There are 3 days left on Honda Quest, with many roads to travel. Honda Quest Day 7, the longest run of them all. The day started with a quick trip to an ancient quiver tree forest. The marathon day was 397 kilometers of open gravel roads.
I enjoy the technical stuff, obviously. So the hill was a highlight for me. And then also this last bit, the stunt work career piece here, this is stunning. I really enjoy this. And the long ride, not so much, but this the beauty, I enjoy this,
What I've learned the most is that I can really get along with almost anybody from any background. We've got people here who do all sorts of things in life and all different backgrounds, all different ages, and we get on well because we have this common bond of and love for adventure riding.
Andrew, I was following a contestant. I was very close behind him in his dust, and that rat just caught the front wheel and washed the bike out. I'm fine, it's just the ankle looks like it's like a serious sprain or something like that. The team that rode with me, the contestants that rode with me, helped me so much at that fall of mine. I can't tell you how much I'm thankful. Truly, they are truly heroes.
And through this whole journey, things have changed. And it's put a lot of stuff in perspective, and changed my whole way of thinking about what I want to do going forward with my life.
With Quest and with the teammates behind you and with the crew behind you, if everyone supports you, you can just achieve it all. And it really does push you, it pushes your limits to the point where you actually didn't think that you could get there, but it's amazing that you can. I'm here and I'm fighting and living the dream.
1 full day left. Honda Quest Day 8, the penultimate day. Today takes us from the Tankwa Karoo to the Cederberg Mountains. Despite more than a week of grueling riding, the contestants are tired but nervously excited for the day. They've given it their all, but it's not over yet.
What's going to happen
happen here?
Well, someone, Peter walked through and the water is almost waist high.
If you look at that height on the bike, you stand next to the bike, that's almost where you sit on the seat level, so it's very high for the bike. So the biggest thing is not to get the bike to suck water into the intake, because that'll just immobilize the bike and it'll take hours to rectify it, and at this stage in the competition we can't afford that.
Andrew said they're going to walk the bikes across now. Engine off at first. If they really struggle, we might have to get the engines on and then use the kill switch as necessary. But for now, the plan is to just walk the bikes through.
Why don't they ride them across?
It's way too dangerous. You can't really see. Once the water gets turbulent, you can't see the rocks down below. If they topple here, the bike's going to drown.
What I feel worked really well between us, what made us click from the beginning, from day one, is we had energy. We had the same energy, we had the same level of energy, and we brought energy towards the other teams as well.
You know what Elio's experienced in life comes into effect right now, and it's carried us through the quest so far.
This will be the last night they all spend together. Tomorrow, they will know who the winners are. Honda Quest final day. The contestants made their way to Kaleo Guest Farm, where the winners will be announced.
At boot camp, I said to the guys, this is the best adventure bike that you'll ever do this with. And I think I've had the privilege or the honor, I think, to ride with these contestants this time and to experience that. And I think it was an absolute, like I said, a pleasure and an honor to ride with them and experience this bike in this condition, so this absolute fantastic event. You know, and from a Honda point of view, it was great riding with them and great to experience it and get their feedback. It was fantastic.
This trip was mind-blowing to me because I've never been here and I never realized that there's so much to see. And I'm 54 years old and I've never been in this part of the country. So this has been a life-changing experience for me. That's what Quest meant to me.
If you ever kind of feel that you haven't really cemented your place in the world, this is the perfect opportunity and the perfect way to find not only yourself, but seeing and experiencing how everyone else finds themselves, and how like that singular, how you look at yourself as a singular unit becomes like a kind of a collective, you know. Yeah, and it's been exactly that, you know. Everybody's always kind of wondering who they are, and here you see people are finding grip on that, you know, and yeah, it's beautiful.
It started off as a simple idea of just coming to ride bikes with a group of 13 other people that I didn't really know. It evolved from there into something a little deeper, and it was finding myself and just cementing where I am in life at the moment. After this, I'm really happy where I am. I'm happy in the place I am and the choices I've made, and doing a trip like this just cements that. It reinforces I made the right decision, and I'm very happy with it.
But I think you just get humbled again, get off your pedestal and get down to the ground again and see other people's lives on your level. A beginner, if he starts tomorrow and he wants to start adventure riding and this is what class he's in, then this is the bike to go for. As it gives a lower level of rider confidence, it just boosts top level rider as well. They're good bikes. There's no two ways about it. I mean, as mechanical failures and stuff like that combined, if you take all that mileage, yeah, it's a machine.
He's in hardship, and that's what we've been through, is hard times, good times. It brings out the real person in you, and we've experienced some real persons here. That was quite beautiful. Quest went both ways for me. Discovering who the other people, other 13 contestants and the instructors really are, and discovering who you as yourself is in a deeper level. I found a person within myself that I didn't know, and I liked that person. It was quite enlightening.
It's been a great adventure. I really thank you guys. It's been a fantastic event. You guys really pulled through. It wasn't easy. Thanks to the instructors, they really made it interesting this year.
In Honda, I'm working for overseas operation more than 30 years now. But I do not know similar events in the rest of the world. So this is very unique event in Honda organization.
When you guys left here, you were semi-finalists. You met each other at boot camp, and the transformation period from the moment that you left until you rode in here, truly remarkable. Team Honda, Fukuda-san, Rian-san, thank you very much, guys. Thanks for investing in our sport. Thanks for investing in our hobby, and thanks for investing in true adventure. I cannot begin to describe to you how much this means to us. From the crew and from the contestants, we really appreciate it, and thank you for sharing our passion. I know you guys would agree that every time we get to a camp, everything is just done. Everything is done with a smile. They just get on with a tough work. When we're busy enjoying ourselves, these guys give everything they have. Mark, Pete, thanks very much. Chantal, thanks for sticking by me. Thanks for always being there. And thanks for being my partner in this. The Three Musketeers, I really appreciate what you guys did. Integrity, fairness. I'm sure you guys will agree we couldn't have asked for three better people to do this. Thank you very much. Neil, Rick, Rowan Uckerman, please come forward.
What an amazing privilege. What a privilege to be here. What a privilege to ride with 13 brothers. What a privilege to be part of this organization. What a privilege.
I echo those words. I don't think I could have done this without Ruan. He's full of energy, as you've noticed. He's like a little Energizer bunny, and he just inspired the team. He did everything right. All our decisions we made before we actually decided, they're already done. I mean, we think exactly the same. You know, riding the bike, when I change lanes, he knows, he changes lanes. When we get into a corner, he knows. He brakes, I brake. It's unbelievable. We just had such an awesome bond from the first night, and it's been excellent.
Just part of that, sorry. The first night where it was really necessary to catch sleep and make sure that you find for the start of the quest, day one, we spent probably, we were up till 2:30, 1:30, just talking and
chatting,
gelling. from the day one we gelled, and just goes to show the knowledge that Hardy and the team has about people. They put two great people, two persons together, and we just gelled from the start. It helps a lot. So everybody is congratulating us and giving hugs and is super excited, and we are as well. Definitely we are as well. But we truly believe everybody and anybody of the 6 other teams was worthy enough to win this.
The camera was on the whole time. You did.
You scale him.
Cool. That was on the whole time.
I assumed as much.
You were clever to say that the camera is not going, because it is going.
That was on the whole time.
I know.
Of course you did. You know everything. That was good, man. Cool. That was on the whole time.
Man.